Hi, I'm Josh Sakis, and today I'd like to talk to you about the negative effects of energy drinks. Um, when I was in high school, I never had a single energy drink, nothing. I'd always just had water and things like that, and soda rarely. But then my friend introduced me to a Monster, and I remember the first time I drank it, and right there, all of a sudden, I was hooked. And then I got to college, and I started pulling all-nighters. Um, and things like that, which are probably not the best thing to do anyway. That's a separate speech right there. But I would take full throttles and energy drinks, kind of like Red Bull, Monster, things like that, and I would take them because they gave me energy. And so typically, we all think that energy drinks, well, what are they called? They're called energy drinks. Okay, so they give me energy. That's not really the case. I mean, they'll give you energy, but they have a lot more damaging effects than good. Um, what actually happens to your body when you drink energy drinks? Well, you might get some energy, but you'll probably crash later. According to research, if a person consumes over 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine, then they're actually likely to have high blood pressure. Um, they'll have heart palpitations, and they could even have gastrointestinal problems. Um, I mean, those things just scare me in general. And I like energy drinks right now, but I mean, the fact that that's a realistic thing, I mean, they're loaded. So if I had two full throttles, a full throttle has 210 milligrams already. So if I had two full throttles, I'm at more likely risk to just have to go to the hospital because one's already 210. And so that's in the range for heart palpitations and gastrointestinal issues already. Um, they're very high in sugar levels. And what that does, it just gives you sugar highs. We all know what a sugar high is. I had a ton of them when I was a kid. Just ask my mom. And but they'll also just wreck your teeth. I mean, it's sugar. Sugar just turns into carbs on your teeth, and then it just eats away, and bacteria gets on your teeth and things like that. So if you're drinking these, you better brush your teeth a whole lot. Um, they're actually known to have ginseng in them, which is known to cause low blood pressure, and they have other things like taurine and things like that. I mean, they'll just give you a lot of health problems. And they may not be severe at first, but if you start drinking these things, then you're just kind of on a slippery slope from there. One Red Bull has 83 milligrams of caffeine. One Monster has 92. An Arizona energy drink, which you wouldn't really think had that much, just because they didn't start off being an energy drink, but it has 129 milligrams. And a full throttle, which I said earlier, has 210, which is already in the limit. And then a NOS actually has 224. And the funny thing is that there have been a lot more energy drinks than that created. And they've actually been banned in the U.S. and some countries because they've been known to have some serious health effects, heart problems, uh, heart palpitations, like we talked about, gastrointestinal problems. They'll tear up your stomach, tear up your teeth, and they'll just really like you can have to go to the hospital if you consume a drink that your body can't handle. And the main issue with these, this is really why, you hear all those reasons and you kind of think, well, I mean, you know, a lot of things do that. There are a lot of health issues if you take anything. There are a lot of things that can give you problems, and that's true. Um, but the main reason why these drinks are really unhealthy, every once in a while it's okay, but I mean, if you're relying on these drinks, that's the problem, is that you start to rely on them. So the neurosensors in your brain, what they're meant to do is there are natural chemicals in your body which give your brain energy or it gives your body energy and it senses that and you have natural things in your body that are filling that hole and giving you that energy and filling that sensor and giving you a sense of energy and get up to get throughout your day and things like that. But what happens is you start to drink things like these energy drinks or even coffee or soda or anything. And what happens is your body, those sensors are now replaced with the sugar molecules and nutrients from the drink. And so now your sensors are relying on those to get you by. So when I wake up in the morning after a month of having an energy drink 5 times a week, when I wake up in the morning, all of a sudden I need an energy drink. And it's not something that I just can enjoy every once in a while. It's I need it or I can't do anything. So really what I just want to get out there today is that it really is best to not rely on any drink to get you by a day anyway. But I mean, especially these energy drinks because they have even more problems than things like coffee and soda. Um, so just be careful, and I would advise to just stick with old-fashioned H2O, the good stuff.